All right, Shalom. Shalom, Israel. This is the brother of Warabah from Great Millstone, Dallas, coming at you again with another lesson. Before I get started with it, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise, or I would just rather say, Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful and humble elect that's out there doing this work in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the planet Earth. Greetings and salutations to you sincere Aqua that are subscribed to this channel and that have been watching. All right. So obviously, as you see on the screen here, it says the horrible history of Thanksgiving. All right. And so as you know, today is so-called Thanksgiving. Okay. 2019. And so I just wanted to get into it and bring out another lesson about it. Because, I mean, as we all know, we as Hebrew Israelites, we do not keep this feast day that the world likes to keep, because it's basically commemorating and just celebrating the utter destruction and slaughter of our brothers, the Gadites, or the so-called Native Americans, the Gadites and the Reubenites, the so-called Seminole Indians. Okay. So yeah, we do not honor and we do not observe Thanksgiving at all. All right. And so all through the Spirit today, I'm just going to bring some edification on this. We'll get a few scriptures as well, just to help back this up and just to help edify. All right. So what you see right here is just a quick little article by Charles M. Blow. And I'm not really going to go into it and read all of it. I just basically put that up there just to kind of give you an inkling of what this lesson is going to be about. But basically what he does is he goes in and just basically sets the record straight about, the lies that the self-proclaimed white man has actually put out there. Okay. In reality, how everybody likes to put it, or I'm just going to say it like this. Everybody likes to say that, Thanksgiving is about to be about what you're thankful for, or what all these other things that try to make you feel good inside, and about eating and coming together and being with family and whatnot. In reality, what it was when the pilgrims or the white race came over and they were dying. Okay, they couldn't feed themselves. They were dying of scurvy, smallpox, all different types of diseases. And then, the Native Americans actually took them in and showed them how to grow crops and to nurse themselves back to health and whatnot. Okay, well then, as the story basically shows, there's the true thing behind it is, the self-proclaimed white men, or the Edomites, actually came. And the thing about the Thanksgiving was simply just, them giving thanks that they were able to take down our nation and take over their land, take over their land. And they were thanking their particular God, as they want to call him. I mean, they may, whether it's Caesar Borgia or whoever that they think, okay, basically thanking them for taking down and the utter destruction of my brothers, the Native Americans. All right. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, is I'm going to get some precepts. All right. Because first and foremost, before I even jump into that one, I'm going to actually let you know that we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Why? Two reasons. One, it's not in our book of holy feast days to keep. So as you go to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, it basically gives you a whole layout of which holy days to observe. And lo and behold, Thanksgiving is not one of them. Okay? So if you're a person that's actually new to the faith, or you just came in, or you're wanting to keep the holy feast days, the true holy, high holy feast days, holidays, then you'll start here in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 1, and then just read all the way on down and so forth. Okay? But, without further ado, let's get it. Okay? So the first one I want to get is in the book of Amos, chapter 5. Where is that? Verse 21, I believe. Yep. And it says, I hate and I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Okay? Why? Because most of the feast days that we have over here in America that everybody celebrate have a pagan background. okay, or they stand for something that's really detrimental or not good. Okay, it stems from some kind of idol worship or some kind of destruction, man, or the killing of some innocent people. Okay, verse 2. So, verse 22, it says, "Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither I will regard the peace offering of your fat beasts." All right. "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear in the melody. I will not hear the melody thereof." Or, let me read that again. This is Amos 5, verse 23. And it says, "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream." And rightfully so, man. Okay? Because the Lord is not just going to let that just go without being answered. Okay? So he's not going to let that just go unchecked. Okay? The killing of his people, you touch the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay? And so, that there has to be a recompense for that. Okay? Real talk. And I'm just going to precept that with Isaiah. Okay? Isaiah, the first chapter. And 13. Even before I go into that, yeah, man. The Lord is not dealing with any of these so-called holidays that you Americans like to, indulge in year after year. Okay? And just do some research, man. You don't have to take my word for it. But the truth is out there. There's several videos upon this entire topic right here, or this same topic right here. And there's multiple videos, so you can get it from every point of view. But the understanding is still going to be the same, you dig? So there's no way around it. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, all of them other, so-called holidays, they're all madness, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans should have no part in them whatsoever, and you have no business celebrating them, okay? Thus, and that's just it, all right? Especially if you so-called claim that you believe in the Bible, all right? Do some research. Read something for a change, okay? And this is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 13, and it says, "Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity. Even the solemn meetings. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me, and I am weary to bear them." All right. And this is the Most High just basically going in and letting, his people know, all of this folly that y'all got, I'm not with it. Okay. Verse 15. "And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood." And that's right, man. Just going back to exactly what we're talking about today, what this so-called holidays represents. Okay. Thanksgiving is full of blood, man. Okay. That's the complete destruction, or almost the destruction completely of an entire race. It's genocide. Okay. On the so-called Native Americans, man. All right. You Edomites, you raped, you robbed, you pillaged, and you broke numerous treaties and numerous agreements with them, and then you took their land as well as their resources, and you spoiled them, man. Little did you know, you spoiled the children of Israel, and you will pay for that. All right. Where did I leave off at? Verse 16. "Wash you and make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes have ceased to do evil." I mean, that's pretty much the point on that. All right. And so I know, well, some people may have asked this question. All right, well, so since y'all don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, how do you deal with people of your, the world, or your families or whatnot whenever you have that come up? Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty easy to deal with as well, too, because you're still going to have family members that, that are of the world or whatever, that still celebrate that and still have it, and they may not do their due diligence to educate themselves. But hey, man, you don't have to be, what do you call it? For lack of better terms, an a-hole about it. Okay, there's a way to deal with everything. Okay, and this is why it's written aforetime for our learning. So how you deal with Christians, or how you deal with people that still celebrate Thanksgiving and they invite you to come eat, or whatever the case, there's a scripture about it. So we're going to go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, and that's going to be verse 27. There it is. Okay, and it says, so if, we'll see what Paul said about this. So if any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you, eat, asking no question for conscience sake. Okay, now, there's going to be some people that get simple, man, that sit there and think, okay, well, it said whatsoever is set before you, eat. Now, of course, Thanksgiving comes with a lot of unlawful foods, man. Of course, pork and a lot of other stuff that people put before us. Obviously, you're not going to sit there and take part in eating that, okay? You're going to remember, the law, statutes, and the commandments, obviously, okay? So I'm going to get back to the precept. Okay, it says, if any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you, eat, asking no question for conscience sake. Now here's the point. But if any man say unto you, this is offended, or offended, Salakia. I'm going to start over. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 28. And it says, but if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake that showed it, for conscience sake. For the earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof. All right. So basically, if it's offered unto some type of idol, or, they offer it in the name of something that's not what we serve, well, of course, you're not going to sit down and partake thereof. Okay. Because then you partaking and having you sitting down and eating with them is showing that you're partaking in the sacrifice for an idol. And, that's going off. Okay. So, yes, you can still enjoy an outing, or you can enjoy Thanksgiving dinner, or you can go eat, should I say, and not partake in what they believe in. Absolutely. But you just know that you serve who you serve. All right. You serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and you and your family keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. So, and that's that. And then you can continue to read down, and it'll give some more understanding. And then there's other precepts that you can get that'll go into this. But, for the sake of time, I'm just making this a quick, short lesson. And that's that. So with that, I'm going to end right there. And I hope this lesson's been edifying. And before I get out of here, I'm just going to say, Call Halal, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hope for the light. Shalom.